Praise due to the Most High, family. We back with another basketball breakdown. Look, my fault, family. If you hear in the background, it's thundering, and if you was watching the game, live, you seen the broadcast, it was thundering, over the Frost Bank Center, and so. All right, family. We're gonna get into it because the Thunder have, reassumed their home court advantage. Really quick, family, before we dive in, we are on the way to 100 YouTube subscribers. Now, y'all have been showing love this week. We appreciate it, family. Most definitely. But do us a favor, family. Subscribe. Help us get to 100 subscribers on YouTube. And that helps other people engage in the conversation. All right. So, look, I'm rooting for the Spurs. Go Spurs, go. Go Spurs, go. And if you're fake Spurs fan. If you a fake Spurs fan or like maybe an extremely casual Spurs fan or like not maybe like a basketball fan, right? Then you're gonna be blaming the refs and you're gonna be saying that the Thunder are dirty. Now, if you're a real Spurs fan and if you care about this team improving to be genuinely the just to achieve their talent, like to reach their potential, to fulfill their potential, right? If you're genuinely interested in that, then you're gonna see that the Thunder to this point of the series have outclassed the Spurs. Just outclassed them, right? In multiple ways. Now, what it's going to take to win is it's going to take a game one Wemby, right? Now, how repeatable is that? I don't know. Okay, but I think it is repeatable. I think we're going to win game 4. I think SGA is very, very tired, right? But if the Thunder are able to stick to their game plan like they did in this game, then SGA he's gonna do the same thing, even though he's this tired. We're gonna have to force them to get out of their game plan, right? Which we did for a certain period of time in the first quarter, but we did not maintain that, and then we did not close very strong. Okay, family, here's what's happening now. Outside of some specific role players for the Thunder, the three ball's not really falling for them, right? Now, Jay Will, and please stop calling this man, this whole grown man playing in the NBA, please stop calling him the other Jalen. We know his name, his nickname, we refer to him as Jay Will, right? Jalen Williams. Okay, Jay Will came up off the bench and lit it up from 3. Okay, Alex Caruso, efficient from 3, right? But outside of that, family, the 3 ball wasn't really falling for them. And they weren't really super efficient from 2 either. And so the Spurs kind of are trying to match them from the perimeter. But the Thunder are still getting rewarded, McCain and SGA, because they're so aggressive getting to the rim. And we're going to talk about SGA's technique here. right? But he employs that to get to the line, to put us in foul trouble, and then to otherwise, when that's not the case, he's getting efficient looks. But family, okay, let's just talk about it because I brought it up. SGA's technique. So everybody's calling it foul baiting and everything. Family, this is not my favorite technique. It's not the technique that I would personally do. Like when I was an athlete, right? If I were still in my athletic career, this wouldn't be my approach personally. But family, when you love competition, you understand that other people employ multiple different techniques, and you may not like it, but it takes a toll on him. Like you try getting up, falling to the ground and getting up like 30, 40 times while running, miles amongst world-class athletes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like it, but it's effective, clearly. He's the reigning MVP. He's the reigning MVP, two-time MVP, and he's on his campaign to being the first back-to-back champion in almost 10 years. And family, as a Spurs fan, I see how personal Wemby is taking it. Game 3 showed me that it's just as personal. It's every bit as personal to SGA. That man was locked in. That man was on a mission. And what's happening, family, because he is the engine that drives it all, but here's what's happening. It's him and the starters, right? And the starters, this is a bigger lineup, or at least bigger than the bench lineup, right? When they emptied the bench and swapped. But so that led to us putting BTA. Then they clear the bench. Everything's spaced. SGA is really just working to get everybody good looks, right? But he's maintaining his aggressiveness the whole time, right? And SGA is the secret sauce to Thunder's aggressiveness because he's always calm and collected. And so everybody else's aggressiveness baited the Spurs to overextend their aggressiveness. And SGA used that to his own advantage, right? Especially when it's closing time, because we know that's where SGA makes his MVP case, right? So what he does is he gets aggressive, he gets open looks to the rest of his team. And then when it's closing time, because family, they had a historic bench scoring outcome this night, or for them at least. 76 bench points, right? All off of 3-pointers for the most part, and free throws. But so then it's closing time, and SGA literally hit everybody with the same jump back pump fake and baits him into him shooting 100% from the free throw line, as tired as he is. And he's playing defense the whole time, family. My takeaway from this game is how good the Thunder are. They're still improving. It's a very scary team. Also, family, the Spurs are in real time learning the difference between playoff fouls you can get away with and playoff fouls that you can't get away with. The Thunder do have that experience over them. And I don't want to say that the Spurs are too inexperienced to win, but they're going to have to overcome this inexperience very quickly. I think they can. So I think a longer series benefits them because I think they have a higher potential ceiling, but they have some overcoming to do, right? Now, this, I think, was the only path for the Thunder to beat the Spurs. I think this is the only way that they were going to achieve that. I think the Spurs can still bounce back. It's going to require them to be the more aggressive team in getting to the rim, and it's going to require them to not let the Thunder win the turnover and the free throw battle, the foul battle, right? All praise is due to the Most High. Peace and love.